Hey guys, today I'm going to chat through how to do the latest lockdown craze, which is polyfilla art. Yes, I know, I could not have imagined my 2020 would be this wild either. Anyway, it is super easy to do, it's cheap, and actually it's free if you can find stuff lying around the house like I did. People tend to use a canvas, but seeing as this was my first go, I just decided to use the back of a disused picture frame that was lying under my bed, and I'm so impressed with how it turned out. Anyway, I'm going to chat through what you need to do and how you can do it. So you'll need your canvas or any base, paint. I went for off-white and neutral tones from Farrow & Ball. Then you'll need your polyfilla for texture, a scraping tool, baking soda for more texture, and a piece of coal if you want to add darker tones and don't have any dark paint. I'm really serious about stuff that was literally just lying around the house. Okay, so step one, you need to clean the frame, remove any old prints and discard them, or recycle them, or gift them on. Flip the back of the frame around and this is what you're going to be painting on. Step two, paint the boards. Well, I was working on two at the same time and I skimmed parts of it and painted heavier on other parts just to give it a more uneven spread. Step three, you'll take the polyfilla and squeeze it onto the canvas in random places and then just gently drag over it with the scraping tool. It can be as random as you like. I had no idea in my head what I wanted it to look like. I just kept smoothing over the product. Be warned, it dries very quickly. If you want a different texture effect, you can also use your fingers to smooth out the polyfilla as well. Allow it to dry for a few minutes and begin to mix up your textured paint. Take a teaspoon of baking powder and mix it with a little paint. If the texture is too thick, then add a little more paint and vice versa if it's too runny. Very gently drag the paintbrush over the painting. I found that the textured paint worked really nicely layered on top of the polyfilla as well as straight on the canvas. Once again, this is your own personal work of art to get creative with those brush strokes. Step five, after I was happy with all the textures layered, I then just painted a thin layer of normal paint throughout. I used Ash Grey by Farrow & Ball for this and just lightly covered parts of the painting. Step six, next up, I tried something I was only 1% convinced might look okay, but I really had nothing to lose at this point, so here we are with this disused picture frame, paints and polyfilla lying around the house. So I took a lump of coal from my fireplace and decided to give my painting a little charcoal effect. Just take the charcoal and lightly etch through the painting. You can smudge with your fingers to blend a little bit more as well. Once the painting is dry, place back in the frame and close off the bendy metal clips to secure the painting. And there you go, your budget-friendly original art ready to hang in your house. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you can check out my other at-home hacks on this home playlist, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye!